This ingredient is used in almost every Indian dish. It's used in many Indian ceremonies. It's fast gaining popularity in the West for its health benefits. This ingredient, when used wisely, is so powerful, it can prevent and reverse heart disease, it can prevent and reverse cancer, it can prevent and reverse diabetes, it can prevent osteoarthritis and even help people with osteoarthritis. It can prevent Alzheimer's and assist people with Alzheimer's. This ingredient is the golden spice called turmeric, haldi. Let's see how we can use haldi today to prevent and reverse heart disease and even to prevent and reverse cancer. My name is Ryan and welcome to Nutrition with Ryan, and I show people how to use basic ingredients in your kitchen to start preventing and reversing disease. And like I always say, there is no man-made medicine that is more powerful than God's creation, which is authentic and clean nutrition and a clean lifestyle when used wisely. So let's have a look at how haldi can be used to prevent heart disease, right? Now, haldi can be used in the form of powder, but if you're looking at reversing chronic disease, I would recommend using the fresh ginger root, because by doing so, you know that it is not adulterated. So let's talk about heart disease. You see, the inside of a heart is lined with a thin membrane called the endothelial layer, and so is the inside of our blood vessels. Now, the endothelial layer is known to regulate our blood pressure. Now, when there's inflammation in our body due to various types of toxins, all right, this endothelial layer gets inflamed and that causes heart disease. So, curcumin in haldi, in turmeric, is known to maintain the health of our endothelial layer. Curcumin is the bioactive ingredient in turmeric, and that is what gives haldi its powerful healing properties. So, when you have curcumin in your diet, haldi in your diet, okay, there will be no narrowing of the lumen of the blood vessels, you know, the inside space of the tubular structure, such as an artery through which blood flows. If there's no narrowing, there is no blood pressure problem. Now, if you already have blood pressure, you can start having haldi in concentrated form and you will start seeing real results in your health. I will give you guys some recipes you can follow and use on a daily basis, right? Now, curcumin is also known to prevent and cure cancer. Yes, it's true. So how does cancer work? First of all, let's understand that. You see, our body is full of pollution. We are breathing polluted air. Our water is polluted. We don't even realize that. Our food is full of toxins. I'm not even talking about processed foods. Processed foods, we know, is full of toxins. Today, food which looks like food is not real food. It's so full of toxins. So there are a lot of free radicals in our body. And also when we eat foods that are not seasonal, it creates more pollution in our body through free radicals. Now, free radicals, okay, what happens is it enters through the cell membrane into the cytoplasm of our cell. The cell membrane, consider that to be the boundary wall of a building, the protective covering. So free radicals damage the cell membrane, get into the cytoplasm of our cell, the liquid inside the cell. Once it's inside the cytoplasm, it starts to attack the nucleus. And this damages the nucleus and mutates our DNA, and that's how cancer is caused. Now, what happens? Due to this mutation of our DNA, our cells forget the process of apoptosis, meaning they forget how to die. Every day, millions and millions of cells in our body die through this process of apoptosis. A mutated cell doesn't know how to die, and thus it begins to multiply irregularly, and it's a rapid multiplication of cells which eventually causes a tumor. Now, curcumin in turmeric attacks free radicals and neutralizes it. So if there are no free radicals in your body, no, the radicals cannot attack your cells and mutate your DNA. So that's how curcumin protects you from cancer. It scrubs free radicals from your body. Call it like a vacuum cleaner, right? It sucks and destroys everything. Now, what if you have cancer? Can curcumin and haldi help you? Yes. Now, for cancer cells to develop in the body, they need a specific enzyme. Now, this enzyme helps in the rapid multiplication of cancer cells, and this eventually leads to formation of tumor cells. So curcumin blocks the source of this enzyme, this cancer producing enzyme. So this is how curcumin helps us in preventing and protecting us from cancer, right? It destroys free radicals and it blocks the enzyme that causes rapid multiplication of cancer cells. Curcumin also interferes with the signaling pathways that causes cancer. So, if you have curcumin haldi in a really concentrated form, especially when you are suffering from some chronic disease, you will get powerful results. Just putting a teaspoon of haldi in a big vessel of food is not going to do much for you. Secondly, most of our haldi is adulterated. So, now, how can we have this haldi in a very concentrated form? Because it's good for heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and so many more things. Now, I'll give you a simple recipe. The first one is, this is a serving for 2 people. You take about 4 inches of haldi, fresh haldi root. You can either grate it or you can smash it well and put it in a glass mug of water. It has to be glass. You need 400 ml of water. Do this at night and let it soak for 8 hours. Why use a glass mug? Because curcumin tends to react with metal. So use a glass jug. 400 ml of water, 4 inches of haldi. Let it soak overnight. When you wake up in the morning, you and your spouse can have that as the first thing that you do, the first thing that you drink in the morning. Now, before you drink that haldi, put in 2 or 3 pinches of black pepper, because black pepper is known to increase the bioavailability of curcumin. So this is something that I do every day and is fantastic. It also controls your blood sugar levels. Now, something else you can do as well is, you can take the same quantity of haldi, let it soak overnight. In the morning, heat it in a pan, not in a microwave, right? And squeeze in 1 full lemon in it. And again, you and your missus can have 200 ml each. So the lemon will give you your vitamin C as well. So I hope this video helps you. Please share this with people and show them that yes, nutrition really protects and heals. It will even protect you from the flu. It's extremely powerful. But remember, a teaspoon of haldi in a big vessel of food is not going to do much, right? So do this every day. Make it a habit, just like the way you brush your teeth in the morning. Make it a habit of having this haldi drink every day, especially during the winter times. It's powerful. It gives real results. There are hundreds and hundreds of scientific studies that have proved that turmeric prevents and even cures cancer. It works. All right. Thank you. Leave your comments in the description below.